Welcome back, Sharks! This is your principal, Mrs. Gabrish. This presentation will provide you with information for a smart remote start to the 2021 school year. Let's begin with the updated VISD academic school calendar. Remote instruction begins on August the 18th and goes through September 7th. This calendar can be found on the VISD website. Many of you know VISD families have the opportunity to select an instructional setting for their child for the 2021 school year. Families may select from two options. The first option is fully remote instruction, 100% online instruction provided by VISD teachers that occurs at home. The second option is face-to-face on-campus instruction. It's a full-day schedule occurring at campus with safety measures in place. Students and families will commit to either option for a 9-week grading period at a time. Teachers will gather final instructional preferences from families by August 24th. Again, all VISD students will begin 100% remote instruction beginning August 18th. The current plans are for students who selected on-campus options to return to face-to-face instruction on Tuesday, September 8th. To ensure high levels of learning during remote instruction, the school, student, and family must work together and communicate daily. This is definitely not the ideal situation. However, we will work together to make sure our students are the most prepared they can be. Please remember, we are in this together. We will be a community for success. To ensure high levels of learning during remote instruction, the school, student, and parent will commit to the following. The school will provide families with a daily schedule. Teachers will have live interactive lessons that will be synchronous instruction, and they will have asynchronous instruction where the student will work independently. We also will provide high quality instruction, including live lessons, recorded lessons or videos, at-home hands-on activities, online assignments, and projects. We will monitor students' progress and communicate with the family regularly. We will partner with the student and family. The students will commit to logging into team meetings and actively participating in each scheduled live lesson. They will complete and submit all assignments on a daily basis. Assignments must be submitted by 11:59 p.m. on the day they are due. They will participate in scheduled intervention and/or enrichment activities. They will complete assignments and assessments independently. On rare occasions, students may need to report to a school facility to complete an assessment. Take responsibility for themselves by asking questions and reaching out to teachers as needed. We ask the families commit to ensuring that students have a reliable daily access to a device and internet. Devices will be available for checkout from the district. Ensure that their student joins the live Teams lessons daily, and the student actively participates and submits assignments daily. Use the parent gradebook to check their students' grades weekly and provide a quiet study area for them to work. Also, to partner with the teacher through regular communication and teamwork. As stated before, all students will begin with remote instruction. Students who selected the remote learning option are required to log into live classes and interact with the teacher through Teams daily. Failure to participate in live classes and submit assignments will make the student ineligible to continue in the remote learning option. Students who selected the face-to-face on-campus instruction option will begin the year with temporary remote learning. While VISD strongly encourages the student who elected face-to-face instruction to participate in the scheduled live synchronous classes to the greatest extent possible during remote learning periods, we realize that this may present a challenge for some families. During the period when students use selected on-campus learning are receiving remote instruction, teachers will post instructional materials and activities online to allow for family flexibility in accessing instruction and assignments. These students are required to either attend the scheduled classes or submit assignments on a daily basis. Let's get to it. You probably have been wondering, what will my child's day look like? In the following slides, you will see schedules for each grade level. Please know the schedules are subject to change, but your child's teacher will always keep you informed. Please feel free to pause this video and take a good look at your child's schedule. You will be provided with the schedule during sneak peek. Pre-kindergarten. Kindergarten. First grade. Second grade. At Shields in the third grade, we are departmentalized. We have 4 teachers. 3 of the teachers, the students will rotate through for math, reading, and then the third teacher will be science, social studies, and writing. Our 4th teacher is going to be designated as the remote teacher, so if your student does continue on with the remote learning path after September 8th, then your student will be moved to the remote class. At Shields in the 4th grade, we are departmentalized, and so what that will look like is that we have 4 teachers. 3 of the teachers are going to be the departmentalized teachers, and so there's 1 teacher that teaches math, 1 teacher that teaches writing, science, and social studies, and 1 teacher that teaches reading. The 4th teacher is going to be designated as our remote teacher, and so what that means is that if your child continues remote instruction after the September 8th, your child will be moved into that remote class. Grade at Shields, we are departmentalized, and so what that means is that we have a math teacher, a reading teacher, and a science, social studies, and writing teacher. This year it's going to look a little different because we have a remote class in there as well. So if you do continue remote after the September 8th, then you will be put into the remote class. Then the students will rotate through. Another important thing to note is that attendance will be taken daily. Students must log in live or complete assignments each day to be counted present for the day. All teachers will have virtual office hours. Parents may contact teachers via email or phone for quick response or help. Monday through Fridays, 3:15 to 3:45. child will need to effectively engage in remote learning is a computer or iPad, Microsoft Teams, Clever, Workspace, passwords, usernames, and most of all, a positive attitude. Where to start? If you have been issued a VISD device, first you need to connect to your home internet. Second, you need to enter your child's credentials. The username is the first initial, last initial, student ID at student.visd.net. The password is the first initial, last initial, dash, the last four of the student's social with a capital V. An example is below. Microsoft Teams is the platform teachers and students will use for remote instruction. If you have been issued a VISD device, the Teams icon will already appear. If you have your own device, please add Microsoft Teams. The username is the first initial, last initial, student ID at student.visd.net. The password is the first initial, last initial, dash, the last four of the student social with a capital V. An example is below. Where to start? Clever. Clever is a single sign-in platform. Upon logging into Clever, students will have access to all online programs without the hassle of continuous logging in. If you already have a VISD issued device, the icon will appear. If not, visit www.clever.com. Click on Login as a student. Click on the icon to log on. The username is the same as before. First initial, last initial, student ID at student.visd.net. The password is the first initial, last initial, dash, the last four of their social, and a capital V. An example is below. So you've done everything that I asked, step by step, and it's still not working. No worries. Call the VISD Technology Support Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Their phone number is 361-788-2818. You can also email the help desk at helpdesk@visd.net. At Shields, we have helpful contacts as well. You can call the front office at 361-788-9593. I am Kelly Gabbers, the principal, and Mandy Pritchard is the assistant principal. We are here to help you if you have any questions about the remote learning. Megan Armstrong and Pam Modal are instructional coaches. Jana Lippy and Lydia Hobbs work together with the counseling and social, emotional, and behavior support. Mary Helen Martinez is our campus secretary. Renee Smith is our new attendance clerk. And Beth Rush is our clerk. Sarah West is our new campus nurse. And Nancy Stevens is our librarian and tech support and device distribution. If you have any questions, feel free to call us or email us. Sneak peek is always the beginning of the school year. It's a time to kick off and meet your child's teacher. However, it will look a little different this year. We will be doing it virtually this Monday from 5 to 5:30 p.m. Your child's teacher has either contacted you or tried contacting you yesterday, and if they did not get a hold of you, they will try again on Monday to give you that information. This is a live event so that students can meet and greet their remote teacher. Parents are encouraged to email questions to the teacher as well. Some upcoming dates to remember. Sneak peek is this Monday, August 17th from 5 to 5:30, and it will be held virtually on Teams. The first day of remote instruction is this Tuesday, August 18th, beginning at 8 a.m. Each grade level will have a daily schedule to follow while learning remotely. All resources from remote instruction will be available online within Clever. The first day of instruction for face-to-face is set for September 8th. And students who chose to stay remotely will do so for 9 weeks at a time. At the end of each 9 weeks, families may choose to change their method of instruction. It's so important for you to stay updated for your child's education. Don't forget to check the VISD website, the Shields website, and join us on Facebook for all the latest and greatest things that are happening at our school and in our school district. I know this time can be extremely stressful, but I want you to remember that together we've got this. We will hit some bumps, but we will always do what is best for our sharks. We look forward to a great school year.